It's Jen.
It's Hope.
So why are we here? Because we, if you saw by the title, are doing our biggest pet peeves video. We're gonna preach about people being annoying. So now we will start with the questions. Questions. Not even questions. What? Ideas. Ooh, bye. Okay. Oh my gosh. Loud chewing. When you're like just enjoying a proper, like a normal meal and like just enjoying it, taking it in, and then like the one person's like, so what are we talking about? And they're just all in there and you're like,
what you talking about?
can you please just like stop doing so loud? It's not acceptable.
Yeah.
If you're gonna sit at the dinner table with me, you're not going to if you do that.
Tangled earbuds.
Okay. She makes me untangle hers
Mine
because
are tangled right now, just to let you know.
how do they get that bad? Why? How? What? Okay. When people take selfies in public, like hashtag selfie, and you just see them with their phone up, you're like, what are you doing? They're like, oh, just getting reception, you know? But like literally I was at the gym and this girl was like on the treadmill. She's like taking selfies, like literally 30 selfies of her running. Why? Tell me why.
Now my brother's playing drums. What is this? Like with music right now?
She comes from a musical family.
Not really. No. People who text while driving, like, you're not supposed to do that. No.
Against the law.
You bad person.
Okay. People who interrupt you when you're it's okay. Telling a story. just started. Okay, so you're like talking, you're like, oh, the funniest thing happened to me. So you land and then they're like, oh my gosh, you know what happened to me yesterday? And you're like, no, I was telling my story first. You have to like interfere, and it's not allowed. Please, don't do that.
Oh,
Slow walkers. Okay, so like all these people are in front of me and I just want to get home after a hard, cold day.
Okay, it's not even
at
fair
school.
for you to say that because you walk like
I
fast
walk fast, okay?
Like,
but still,
like she could be in the
I know all these
Olympics
people
for
have
that.
their like strollers and they're like strolling, enjoying
walking
time,
like
and I'm
this.
like, I'm making good time. These people are in front of me, so I'm like, okay, go around. Then there's another person, and like then there ends up being a clump of people, and I'm just like, need to get home, commitments at home, homework.
Oh, so you're just gonna walk like this? You get home.
Yes. Okay, when people ride their bike in the middle of the road when there is a sidewalk right there or a bike lane, and you're like, what are you doing? What do you think you're doing? You're not a car. Don't do that. Okay?
So when you open a DVD like case and there's no DVD, or either it's a different movie, it's just like
Story of my life.
No. I
Hashtag.
take you home. Sorry.
SOML.
When people spit like right in the middle of the sidewalk, it's like, ugh.
There's grass right there. Like,
You don't know where
I'll
to step in
accept your spitting, but does it have to be like, I'm cool. Pfft. No. To the side at least.
Cool.
Please. Okay. When teachers don't realize I have a life. I don't revolve my life around your schoolwork. Like, especially those teachers who are like, you're in grade 6 now, you're in grade 7 now, you're in grade 8 now, you can handle this homework. You can handle it. And I'm like, so if I was in 4th grade or 5th grade, you wouldn't give me any of this? I have a life. Me has a life. I always have. I always will.
Like this
I know. Like, seriously. Hashtag I have a life. Teachers don't do that stuff.
Yeah. Okay, so those like creepers at red lights, like when you're just like sitting there and it's like,
And they're like, okay, role play here. So you drive up, I drive up.
ew.
Okay.
Okay, so when you're like walking beside like your friend or something, it's like, ugh, you smell bad. It's like when people smell really bad.
Excuse me, I try very hard. Were you referring to me?
No, you smell. perfectly good. But like it's so gross. It's so goose. It's so goose, guys.
Do you have to smell that bad?
Like,
No.
No.
Wear deodorant. Because people are like walking around, they're like, I'm silly. People who talk in the middle of a movie.
Or if they have their phone on. That's even worse. They're like, bzz, bzz.
Okay, but the talkers, and they're like, oh my gosh, that is so funny. Like, okay, laugh. That was so sad. I'm sorry, guys. That was
and then
right in the
like,
feels. And you're like, just cry then. Show your emotions without words.
No.
Like, if you're gonna talk in the theater about stuff like
yeah.
obvious, like,
You keep going like this.
funny. Just don't do that, Ish.
Ow, my gosh, that really hurt my elbow.
I was being serious there, Hope.
I wasn't.
Skinny jeans on men
No.
or boys. Just don't do that,
So
please.
skinny is not nice.
Because if you wear skinny jeans in the most appropriate ways and you're a boy, okay, fine. But like, if yours are tighter than mine, then we have a problem.
So when people say a word that they don't even know what it means, and then you're like, like they don't even.
You're
use
just
it.
being a hypocrite. That didn't make any sense in the sentence you just used. Do you know what that means? 1 second as I find a dictionary and throw it at you. Okay, if you've had an elementary school, like, oh my gosh, oh! If you have an elementary school memories, then you'll know, squid hands, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. It's like, you know that show, Bill Nye? Yeah. Bill Nye, the science guy. So, that's perfectly fine with me when people say that, but like, do you have to go and tell like, Bill Nye likes getting high. Bill Nye, his mom's a guy.
Like, don't even do that. No.
You're making fun of a guy who's way smarter than you and has succeeded so much more in
And
life
he was on
than
Dancing
you ever
with the
will.
Stars, which was cool.
Ding.
You're like, ding.
Okay, yeah. So
I think they can see
don't
us.
do that stuff, please.
Yeah. Okay, so when like your friends or not your friends reply to a really long text that you said to like LOL
Get
or
them in the feeling.
K or just like okay then or like ugh so annoying.
Like, you're so awesome, you're so pretty, you're so beautiful.
And then it's
I
like,
love you so much. Can you hang? LOL. K.
LOL K can't. Or just
Guess
like,
I'll never ever compliment you again. I'm not getting any compliments out of you, so what's the point of being with you? Don't do that, Ish.
don't.
Okay, you know those people on Instagram where they're like first comment or first like or first like, not even on Instagram, on YouTube, on Twitter, first reply, like anything like that. Yeah, okay, I'm okay with that. You have hopes and dreams. These people work hard, they're just ready for it, like, they're just like, okay, getting that first like, okay, alright. But then the part that annoys me is when the people are like, actually, you're not first. Like, don't burst their bubble. They're all, like, excited. Maybe that was their life goal. Why
Okay,
burst their
like,
bubble? And they're like, you know, you don't have to comment that. But they want to. Please don't do that. Don't be rude here. Don't destroy people's dreams. Dream destroyer. Talking to you.
So when people like argue in public and you're just like stand there like
Step away from the fighters. Just leave. Just let me go with my squid hands. Okay. Yeah. That's pretty like. Okay. When people ask if you're okay when you're obviously not okay.
Nah.
Okay, example. I roll down a cliff and like my arm is like, oh, messed up and stuff, okay? And you're like, are you okay? I'm not okay. Why would I be okay? If I look like this? Or when you're perfectly fine, or just like something's annoying you, someone's like, are you okay? And then you're like, I'm fine. Yeah, totally good. You just made my day worse, brother. And then also when people are like, you look sick, you look tired, is everything okay? Are you fine? Nope, it's my face. Yes. Yeah, don't do that. No. Flappy Bird. Okay, it all started from the beginning when all of my friends are like,
Bang, bang, bang.
don't download Flappy Bird. Don't download Flappy Bird. Don't do that. So what am I going to do? I'm going to download that stuff. So I downloaded it free, like the sound of that.
What's your high score?
I Superwoman, I. If you know what I'm talking about. And then I started playing this. And there is not, if you're scientifical, there is not enough dopamine in my body to control me when playing Flappy Bird.
It's like the worst. So annoying.
But I'm good at it at least. My record's 118.
118.
But I swear, it's ruining people's lives, okay?
Oh.
Mother, sassy purrs. So that is this week's video.
Yes, it is.
I hope you liked it because we worked really hard. We spent days and hours. Just kidding. Just a few seconds on it.
Seconds.
Seconds.
More like a half an hour, whatever.
Okay, I got this. Comment, like, subscribe. Okay, and my Instagram is Jenna Caxo. Well, it's Jenica XO, and I constantly change it, but like I'm keeping it because Jenna Caxo, JENNACAXO. Okay, go.
Then hope__diamond, like.
Yeah, her first name's Hope. Second name's Diamond. Is
Second
that cool?
name? Jenica Diamond.
Jenica Diamond. Okay, bye. We're back.
I sounded like a horse.
I stole a kiss. What are you going to do?
Nothing.
In love.
What is this?
Whatever.